Hey everybody, this is Mitch Dyer. I'm here with 2K's Scott James. Scott, we're looking at the Orbital Drill map in Evolve. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at.
We are. So this is Orbital Drill. This is one of the new biomes that we're revealing. This is our acid biome. Apart from just, you're going to see a lot of different landscapes, a lot of different geometry, and then you're also going to see these pools. These are pools of acid. There's bodies of water on the other maps. This is a little bit different because this is going to
Get out of there.
damage you whenever you go in it, and that's for the monster and for hunters. So these can end up being really interesting battlegrounds.
Got it.
For either one. If the arena goes over one of these big pools, Goliaths can be trying to knock hunters into it. The hunters might be trying to, place harpoon traps and stuff around the pools of acid. A little bit different.
In some of the previous maps we've seen, like the giant crocodile living in the little pond. Is there anything in the acid biome that we're going to see, like unique wildlife in like those acid pools?
No, there's nothing in the acid pools, but there's a lot of a lot of the dangerous wildlife that you would see on other maps. There's mega mouths. There are no tyrants because they can't survive in the acid pools. But there are a lot of nomads, which we've seen before on the dam. You'll see nomads on these acid maps. Those are those huge, kind of tall, four-legged beasts that get extremely agitated and will kick the crap out of you if you get too close.
There's some pretty heavy downpour going on in this map. How does weather affect the gameplay?
So weather can affect the gameplay in a bunch of ways. Apart from just limiting visibility, and you can kind of see, it gets a little bit hard to see in front of you. It will also start to erase tracks. So hunters trying to track a monster through a rainstorm like this are gonna have to move a lot quicker because the rain is gonna wash those footprints away really quickly.
Let's bring up the map real quick and just take a look at the size of this map. Tell me a little bit about Tell me a little bit about where we're at and maybe take us to like some interesting combat bowls.
Okay. Yeah. So here's the map. So monster and hunter both have access to all this information, these maps. I like this area back here. This is really good for the monster. I think back here there's a lot of vision blockers, a lot of places you can kind of like stealth and hide behind things. It's easy to lose the hunters if they get you in an arena. You can kind of circle around stuff. You can get away from them really quickly. And then let's find another good spot. We've also got another interesting part of this map is that unlike a lot of maps, the power relay, which is the monster's ultimate objective, isn't out in the open. It's actually inside a building. So let's go over here. We'll take a look at this. Now, I'm only stage 1, so I have to be, as you can see, stage 3 to attack it.
That was well played.
So this is actually a really good spot for the hunters to defend.
Yeah, tell me about the design of this little space here. This is very different than some of the other relays we've seen. Normally it's a big open area where hunters can come from every angle. Here it's really confined. How does the monster succeed in a space like this where he can be surrounded by people on both sides? It's difficult,
especially if the hunters have picked a team that has a lot of placeable objects. Bucket with his turrets, Markov with his mines, Maggie with harpoon traps. If the monster doesn't get to stage 3 and goes straight to that power relay before the hunters can set up defenses, it can be really hard to assault it. So, especially with Kraken too. Kraken's his major advantage is his height. So, to try to force him into a confined space like this, with Kraken, you're going to be trying to knock hunters out with your vortex or try
planting mines to keep them out.
Exactly, try to sneak a lightning strike in there. So it can be pretty tough. A lot of what monsters will be doing is trying to go in here and then maybe get here and use a charge to try to knock a hunter out. And the good thing though, the advantage the monster has is once they're out, people like Hank with the shield projector or Val with the med gun are going to have a hard time keeping a lock on that hunter that's been knocked clear of the objective.
Cool. Any parting thoughts on Orbital Drill?
To be honest, this is one of my favorite maps. I really like it. It's got a lot of verticality. There's a lot of really cool spots where the hunters can get above Goliath or on the same level as Kraken. This actually right here is one of my favorite spots. I think this is super cool, and I can't I've had a lot of battles right on this little platform, especially against Kraken, where you're really toe-to-toe with him. It can be a really cool experience to kind of get on his level.
Awesome, Scott. Thanks for the quick overview. This is Orbital Drill in Evolve. For more on Evolve, be sure to keep it locked to IGN.